It is considered the worst nuclear disaster in history, both in casualties and in cost. 36 years since the explosion at Chernobyl, and the impacts are still being felt by many today.
There's been huge trauma. There were a number of other family members that were affected in various ways.
Ella Gelber immigrated to Calgary from Eastern Europe with her family in the 90s following the disaster. She says her uncle was part of the cleanup crew and helped shovel out reactor waste near the explosion epicenter. He survived, but so many others didn't.
He was very, very sick. Like 2 people of those 40 are still living. The rest had died. We can't bring the world to these kinds of complete threats again.
But as war rages on in Ukraine, the specter of another nuclear disaster only grows.
It could be by accident, it could be by design, but there's no question that the nuclear power stations are not meant to be in a war zone, and they were never designed to be in a war zone.
On March 4th, the largest of Ukraine's 4 nuclear plants came under attack by Russian forces and has been in their control ever since. Russia also controls Chernobyl and is advancing towards another facility north of Mykolaiv.
I'm not particularly worried about a nuclear event with significant public radiation exposure, but this is a war zone and things are very unpredictable.
This Canadian nuclear scientist is more worried about the state of the operator still running the facilities.
The nuclear power industry operates with a lot of conservative principles. This is ingrained in operating staff. You make conservative decisions. You always err on the safe side. They follow procedures religiously. But, I mean, if you're under duress, that could be compromised.
The International Atomic Energy Agency has made a plea to Russia to allow outside experts to visit the plants and independently verify they are safe. Haynes strongly agrees. It could help quell worried minds. Just for a moment. Jayme Doll, Global News, Calgary.